is the Meatpacking District. Very cool and trendy area of New York these days. Used to be very rough in the 80s, lots of prostitution and vice. Came to fashion in the 90s, all the boys, and now it's just trendy and incredibly expensive. But nice. About 9:30 in the morning, so it's pretty quiet here. You can see nice cobbled streets. That's the High Line Bridge there in the distance. Avoid the scaffolding. Too much scaffolding in New York these days. I reckon there's about 400 miles of scaffolding. It goes up and then they don't want to take it down. Not great for businesses, but the new mayor is trying to develop a scheme to have them taken down. I'm guessing it's a marathon, not a sprint for that one, given how much there is.
But I want to hear about all the conversations.
Just coming up to West 14th Street. We'll hang a left here at the end. Coming up to one of the trendy Apple shops that's in this area. All the interesting viewpoints coming up here. So on the left is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. Absolutely massive building, really trendy in there, really cool. I'll be touring there later on. And then go past this tour guide here, so I'll have a good time touring. Let's creep up behind him, just listen to what he has to say. Just point out here in front of us is the Chelsea Market. Lovely building. I believe it was the old Nabisco building where they originally made Oreo cookies. It's now just like a market for food. So if you're worried about your diet, definitely don't go in there. If you're not, thoroughly recommend it. See what this car has to say about the area. Some of these tour guides are really good. Gets a lot about the area that I don't know. I don't know much, so bit off listening to him more than me.
Chelsea right now is mostly known for having a
There you go. Expensive art, cheese and wine. I think they do a lot of free entries on during the week in the evenings. You just go in, check out the new artists. So because of the laws about shoplifting, there's been some really bad thefts in New York lately. We had one just down somewhere around here, the Lululemon. I think it took about $10,000 worth of clothing and then just legged it through the door. Trendy shops around here. Most of them are built on what used to be row houses, so because they're historic, you can't really change the inside of the buildings. They are what they are. So they have to work with what they've got and build shops around the historic nature of the buildings. So directly across from us is the Lululemon that was raided. I think two of them went inside and there was a car outside, or an SUV, waiting for them. Just ran out of the building with all the bags of stock and what have you. Did a runner. Security are more or less told not to interfere, so he got away with thousands of dollars. Not sure they ever apprehended him or not. Right in front of us where that bridge is, that's the High Line. It starts near to here, to our left. Lovely walk. We'll get to that on another video. Just turn left down here, cross over, on green so we can walk. Again, really expensive shops. Need a fat wallet. Let's go shopping down here. Got a Tesla dealership on our right there. What I would say is driving around Manhattan is crazy. Incredibly slow, and the parking costs are extortionate. Much better to either walk, get a city bike, or use the subway. The bus option is not bad, but Might go Subway, I think. Looks like these guys going to work. These refrigerated lorries are really loud. Just on West 13th Street, hang it right. Finish the lap off. It's not a big area, is the Meatpacking District, but all with a visit. Lovely and chilled. I'm shocked they're putting more scaffolding up. Let's go on the cobbled street. Spin round because just there is a liquor infused ice cream bar. Sounds amazing. It's just at the moment the alcoholics have to go somewhere else this time of morning, but that sounds like a good combination of alcohol and ice cream. Winner. now on Washington Street. Just pointing out trivia there, that ground sign indicates it's a historic district. Some more trendy shops, and then just on the right, two biggies. One is the Shake Shack, which is very addictive. Great shakes, great burgers, and then that's where the High Line starts. That's the start point, which we'll get on there later. Don't even see that, but you just see the very top of the One World building downtown. I'm just going to spin around, finish the tour. To our left, which looks like a couple of nice bars or restaurants. Before then, I'm just going to point out Little Island. Just bear with me whilst I risk life and limb. The problem with being from England is you always look left rather than right. You keep trying to tell yourself look right, but old habits die hard. Just across the road is Little Island, relatively new structure, man-made. Lovely spot, just go in there and chill in. Some great views of New Jersey and downtown for One Worlds. Just to the right of it is one of the many piers along this stretch, the Hudson River. There's a nice rooftop bar up there. I'll try and find it later on. In the meantime, we shall cross the road, go past the Brass Monkey, and then we've virtually completed a lap of Chelsea, the Meatpacking District. They still do pack meat down here, but not anything like the level they used to do back in the day. It's New York. Someone's built their own little homage to it. A very random spot. So those are some of the old buildings where they will still pack meat. Looks like they are no more. A shame. Bar and restaurant there, obviously not open until later in the day. also says German, so it's actually a beer garden. On that note, we'll leave it there. Thank you.